Hey YouTube, this is Fence Kid coming at you. What you're looking at right here is 3 quarters. They've been made into coin rings, and not only are all the coins the same size, but these rings are the same size as well. These are all a size 7. Now as you can see here, we have 3 distinctly different looking rings. If these 3 rings were sitting in a shop, you might have to sit there and think for a minute as to which one you want to buy, because they are definitely distinctly different. This has everything to do with what size hole we're punching in that coin, okay? So the rule of thumb is, the smaller hole you make in your coin, the thicker your band is going to be, okay? Let me show you what I'm talking about. I've got the centers here to show you. Now this one right here, this thin little ring, used a 1/2 inch punch, okay? That big old honking plug there. The second one, we used a 7/16 inch punch, 7/16 for that one, and this thick dog over here, we used a tiny little 5/16 punch to punch out that ring. The more of the coin you remove, the thinner your band is going to be. You ever heard somebody say, okay, listen, if you need to make that size ring out of that size coin, you have to use this size punch? Check it. There is no formula. You are in control of everything. You're the creator, right? So you decide, basically, what you're trying to create, and I'm here showing you how to get there. So for a real thick band like that one right there, that big old gorgeous thick dog right there, tiny little hole in it. Big old honking 1/2 inch plug. It's a thin little band on there. You know, I get a lot of questions. They say, hey kid, I've got a quarter. What size hole should I use? You can use whatever you want. Really, it depends on what you're trying to create. Of course, when you're talking about coin rings, you're talking about the writings on the coin as well. And so this allows you to get more of what was on the coin on your ring. Or less, depending on, like I said, what you're trying to make. The bigger the hole you put in your coin, the thinner your band is going to be. You want a big old thick band, or the thickest band that you can get out of that coin, you want to use the smallest hole that you can get away with. Now the smaller the hole you use, the more work you're going to have to put into your ring. That's just how it works. That's just the name of the game. Now what you want to do when you're practicing is start out using a huge hole in your coin. That's a lot less metal that you're going to have to bend and stretch around into the shape of a ring. So for the newbies, start out with big old holes. 1/2 inch punch to start, till you get the hang of it. And then as you get better, move your way down in punch size. So anyway guys, I hope that answered some of your questions as far as what size hole you need to be putting in your coin. You decide, whatever you're trying to create. Tiny little hole, thick old ring. Big old honking hole, thin little ring. You decide. This is Fence Kid coming at you. Have a good one guys. Laters.